What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be a really good time because we are going to be discussing the top 10 AEW Jazzwares figures of 2024. So let's go ahead and get right on into it. All right, so just a couple things beforehand. There will be more than one figure per spot. Reason being, they're tag team figures. They kind of go together. It's how it is. Also, it's my list. Two, I'm only ranking figures that I have. There are some that could be on this list that I do not have. That Joker Sting, or they're calling it Ripper Sting, looks really good. I do not have it. The monochromatic ringside exclusive Tony Storm looks really good. I do not have it. So stuff like that will not be on the list. This is just things that I own. So let's go ahead and start it off with a few honorable mentions, because I do believe some need to be talked about, and I want to give them some praise. So up first is going to be Buddy Murphy. I believe this was Unmatched 8. This figure is all around great. He has the bigger torso. He has a unique lower body mold. I love it a lot. The only nitpick to it is that the head and the torso are completely different colors, and it seems to be that way for everybody. I don't know. It was an interesting choice, but I do love this Buddy Murphy figure, and it looks really good up next to Brody King. Another one that's an honorable mention is the Orange Cassidy Chase. Now, the reason this one's an honorable mention is because, well, it does have the updated skin tone that we did not see in the Unrivaled Series 3 Orange Cassidy. Also, we finally got rid of the rubber crotch gimmick, and we have just actual pants Orange Cassidy. It was cool to see him be able to put his hands in his pockets, but I did not need that 24/7. And the last thing that's going to be on our honorable mentions list is going to be the Gun Club. Now, you guys know I'm a big fan of the Gun Club. I love the attire that they chose for these guys. I do think that the tattoos don't have quite as much detail as I would want personally for figures, and I did not like the head sculpts whatsoever. My custom head sculpts from Riot Zoo I think are superior of these two, but I do like having official releases of the guns, and the only reason they're not on the top 10 list is because of their head scans. They were just atrocious. So let's go ahead and get into the number 10 spot. Coming up number 10 on the list is a very recent addition, and that is the Unmatched 10 Young Bucks. Now, you guys know I am not the biggest fan of the Young Bucks, but a good figure is a good figure, and this is two really good figures here. Now, I wasn't going to get them for the simple reason I just don't like the color orange, but the updated head sculpt for Matt really set me over the edge. Also, the detailing on the back of the pants is unreal and was a very, very nice surprise. I just noticed they have details on the back of their shoes as well. It says Young Bucks and we are all elite. I'm loving these. I like these a lot. So I think they deserve a spot at number 10. You could also interchange it with the Walmart exclusives. I think those are borderline perfect as well, especially once you do a torso swap and just like have the lowers as ring gear and take the jackets off essentially. But Young Bucks are coming in at number 10. Number 9 on the spot is another team, and bear with me here. It is going to be the ringside exclusive Acclaimed box set. I think these are great. I have been looking forward to Acclaim figures. You guys know that I made customs of the Acclaimed just to hold me off until we got official releases. And once they did a ringside exclusive box set, I knew everything was good to go. Also, with Billy Gunn being the Chase in his normal set, it was impossible to get him. Whereas here, you get him right away and you get both guys with him. Everything about this set was really good. I love the unique part choices. I love the unique clothing, the unique hands. Everything about it was a great decision. That's why the Acclaimed are coming in at number 9. Coming in at number 8 is going to be a little bit of a hot take, but it's a figure that I thought was really, really a good time. And it's a shame that the story never played out. And that is the Devil MJF. I loved this figure. Now, I know I did a head swap. I actually went and put the devil head on the robed Target exclusive MJF. I think that made it look a lot better. That way you kind of have like a menacing looking MJF just ready to mess somebody up, and then you have the full entrance ensemble. This figure could be an honorable mention too, but I hated the figure, and the robe itself was just top tier. But I'm doing the Devil MJF at the number 8 spot because I simply think it was a great figure, and if people are sleeping on it, I see it sitting at Walmart, which is a shame. But I want to know what you guys think about it down in the comments below. All right, coming in at number 7, once again another team, and there's only one more set after this. It's not a team, but it's a set. We have the Unrivaled 16 Hardy Boys. I'm kind of blown away by these. I'm pleasantly surprised that I liked them as much as I did, considering it was an all-black version of the Hardys. And they're just simply great. This isn't really a set or a tag team thing. Just like the Young Bucks, they were individual releases, but you can't have one Hardy without the other. And you guys can go check out my full thoughts on these in the previous video, but I loved these Hardy Boys, and I think they're better than the Amazon set. That's just me. Coming in at number 6 is another Jeff Hardy, and this time it is the Unmatched Jeff. I don't remember what series number this was per se, but I love the hair up sculpt on Jeff. The tattoo detail was insane. It just has a little bit of a bum foot issue, but now that I have that Jeff, that's an easy torso swap. And you put the cloth shirt on there, and now we're cooking. So for number 6 is the Unmatched Jeff Hardy. Coming in at number 5 has everybody's, I don't know if it's everybody's favorite, but one of everybody's favorite feuds of the year. And that would be this man right here that was involved with Hangman. And that is Swerve Strickland. Everybody wanted this figure. This figure came out when he was at the height of his popularity. And it's a solid figure. Unfortunately for me, it's Clemson colors. But the figure itself is great enough that I can let that slide. But I do like the Swerve Strickland figure. Highly recommend it to anybody that is trying to get their hands on it. Alright, it's time for number 4, and this was a figure that I said was going to be in my top 10 the moment I reviewed it, I think at the beginning of the year. And that's the Unmatched 8 Brody King. This figure just has a presence to it. The tattoo detail, the size of it, everything about this is insane. I love this. The only issue with it is that it always kind of wants to lean to the right for the torso, unfortunately, or lean to the... It's got a little lean to it. I don't know why. Oh well. But it's a solid figure, and I don't want to knock it for that. But that is my number 4 spot, Brody King. Coming in at number 3 is the man whose retirement match I was able to witness in the 3rd row in Greensboro Coliseum. And that's Sting. This is the Walmart exclusive Supreme Sting. These Supremes have just gotten where they rarely come out. But I knew once I saw that Sting was getting the treatment, I had to get the figure, honestly. I really did. And I kind of want to make it where it is AEW Revolution 2024 accurate. So that might be something that I do next. I kind of just reminded myself of it. But Supreme Sting is taking the number 3 spot. Coming in at number 2 is a recent addition to the top 10 list, and it took me by storm immediately. You guys heard me pray it in my video, the review of it. I even did a short on it, posted on Instagram, I think. That's the ringside exclusive Jay White. I'm going to do another video, or I might have already had it posted by now, talking about the difference in the AEW mainline figures versus the AEW exclusives. Like, just to let you know, Jay White, the Acclaimed, Sting are all exclusives. The number 1 is exclusive. The exclusives seem to be in a different league of their own when it comes to the figures, and there's something to that. But Switchblade Jay White is taking the number 2 spot and was gonna be number 1 immediately until I recalled my favorite 2-pack of the year. Now, like I said, it's another 2-pack. I told you guys that one was coming. There was one more on the list. And I think you guys will understand this one. These figures were perfect. We got a unique accessory with one of them, and it's from a really, really brutal match. And I'm talking about the Quake at the Lake, Blood and Guts, Brody King, and Darby Allin 2-pack. This is the ringside exclusive. This 2-pack is insane. Both guys do extreme matches, so it made perfect sense. Everybody was wondering how long it would be until we got a Blood and Guts Darby Allin, and we finally have one. I love the Blood and Guts line. I wish Mattel would do it, but there's not many chances they could. Also, the whole like appealing to everybody thing, it's kind of hard to do. But I think the Blood and Guts Brody King and Darby Allin 2-pack is my #1 AEW release of the year. Of course, this is just my list. Let me know what you think down in the comments below about yours. Actually, put your whole top 10 in the comments down below if you don't mind. But as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and last but not least, take it easy.